Welcome back to Velluminous Gaming, and we're doing a quest called Source of Corruption. This is in the lower level of the chasm. Looks like we need to explore and kind of figure out where the corruption is coming from in the chasm, this spellfire corruption here. So let's go this way. Let's follow the shiny trail and go this way. Some interesting new creatures that were out in the area, out in the zone. You could run into some spell-changed adventurers. There was a ranger, wizard, fighter, cleric, whole bunch of guys just kind of out there that have been corrupted by the spell fire, spell plague. I'm not quite sure what you call it. But you had to go defeat them and get their journals. It's all part of trying to figure out where this corruption is coming from. I've not really been following the story too closely, but all these plague-changed things down here in the chasm are clawing their way up, and we're just kind of battling them back down. A whole bunch of big monsters out in the chasm too. Things called plague-changed maws. They kind of have like boss health bars, and they reach into their necks where their heads should be. They just have like this big neck full of spikes. They reach in there and pull out like spell fire and throw it at you. It's really kind of funny, but goodness gracious, all sorts of stuff these guys drop. I'm just gonna avoid those guys. I don't really need whatever's at the end of that. We'll get into a fight here, though. Ooh, boy. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten into a fight here. He took down my cleric real quick there. These eye guys fire, the plague gazers, not the actual blue fire eyes. These guys fire some mean blasts at you. You see, they shoot beams. And they really hurt. Pow, pow, pow. Okay. Now that my cleric is alive and I'm being healed slightly. Yeah, here. This is actually one of the things that I was talking about. The plague changed maws. If you see right there, that is a plague changed maw. They don't have the. He's not alive, not throwing fire, obviously, but they don't have the same health bars as normal monsters. Oh goodness, sorry. Not a lot of sleep. Not a lot of sleep. Oh, here's another thing kind of new. Intellect predators. They shoot stuff at you like that, and they stun you. Kind of like psychic damage or something, I guess. I'm not really sure. But they also have they have big health bars, but they don't have the boss health bars, thankfully. Definitely gotta avoid that blast though, or you're gonna be stunned and stuck. Taking damage. Treasure chest. Ooh, how about that? An unidentified belt that is blue in the treasure chest, huh? And it's for a wizard, no less. Let's see what it is. Not as good as my my current belt, I feel like, but we'll hold on to it. Sell it on the auction house, I guess. Gotta have that health, though. Gotta have those HP runes stacked in there if you're going to be a wizard. Alright. I always get hit by those triangular blasts these things do, because I never see them coming. Or I'm in the middle of a spell and when they're firing them like that. Definitely, Ray of Frost has become more useful. It seems like it freezes things faster. It may or may not. Could just be that, you know, they're standing on the icy ground icy terrain that I'm casting as well. But definitely not, still not as useful as Magic Missile, especially if you're spec'd into it like I am on my feats page. Because my Magic Missile now has like a 1 in 3 chance of inflicting some kind of awful thing on bad guys, so like once every so many casts. You get a 10-second debuff. I has discovered a new respawn point. Wow, look there. There's another blue right there. That's... hey, alright. I'm happy with that. Let's see what it is. Another blue orb. I think I'm actually using a green orb right now. Yeah, I'm actually using a green orb. Wow, this one does even more damage. Doesn't do lifesteal or have nearly the power, but it does more damage. So we'll unsocket this. You can see it costs Astral Diamonds, 22,000 to remove it. But we'll pop this one on here. Orb of Protection. I wonder, does it look any different? Not really. Not really. My other orb looked different. The one that I bought with my seals, it actually does look different. Let's enchant. I don't really have any enchanting things. I spent all my enchantments. So let's see. Armor pen. Doesn't matter. Really? They're all dark emblems. Oh, here we go. We'll put in my new blue glyph in my blue thing. That'll be 39,000. Oh, derp. 39,000 astral diamonds to remove it. God, I wish I had sprint like the Great Weapon Fighter. Oh, here's a plague change maw. Here's the thing I've been talking about. You see, he's reaching in his throat there. He's gonna vomit up some fire that stays on the ground there. He actually has some pretty tough moves there. I can't move him. I can't bounce him back with the shield, and I can't really stun him either. I've tried freezing him, it doesn't work. He just gets ice up his legs, and then that's it. So he's kind of immune to any kind of hold I can perform. That's okay, he's focusing on my cleric anyway, so that's giving me plenty of time to kill him. Until I say that, and he starts focusing on me. He rains that fire down too. That really hurts. The fire will not only hurt you, just, you know, damaging wise, but it will knock you prone, so you fall down. It's like, ooh. Definitely we're getting more money. I'm up to 35 gold at level 50, and I've been stuck at level 50 pretty much for the majority of this zone, because that's what they level capped it at. Otherwise, I probably would be about 51 by now. Probably level 51 by now. Just get rid of these little ones first. How are you not dead, man? Source of corruption. Explore the twisted vein. Find a bunch of plague-changed monsters that want to eat your face. What you want to do, if you're playing a wizard, you're going to want to hit your big enemies with this ray of enfeeblement before you ever throw a daily, because it causes them to take more damage. Oh, destroy the empowering crystals. Oh boy. This this is probably not going to work out well for me. Yeah, it's just going to keep spawning mobs, like the entire time I'm destroying crystals in it. And they're all going after my cleric. Bye-bye, cleric. Sorry I couldn't save you. Too busy saving myself. Freeze already. Okay. Pick my cleric back up for the second time this room. I'm sure she needs to level something fierce. I haven't leveled her in, gosh, forever. She's level 24 or 25. She's probably supposed to level up to about 28 by now. Screw it, I'm just gonna run over here and blast the thing with a couple shots if possible. It's really, really hard to target these crystals, by the way. Just so you know, it's not not as easy as it looks. You actually have to aim at the base of the crystal. You can't just point at it and shoot. Eye of blue fire. Oh boy. Well, at least it resurrected my cleric for all of 2 seconds before it threw a couple bosses at me. Oh gosh, it is a couple bosses too. Oh man. I am probably not going to survive this, I can tell you right now. This is not going to happen. Especially when I have all these Gru and little blue fire eyes shooting at me. Oh, please don't damage me. Oh, it does damage you to walk across it, of course. Right. Did my cleric even get off her feet? Did she? Okay. I think she died because she's standing in the blue stuff. That's exactly what's happening. She's dying because she's standing in the blue stuff. Ugh. Oh, these things respawn. No! It's not bad if I'm only dealing with like one at a time, but jeez Louise. Try it one more time to pick up my cleric in hopes that maybe she'll survive 2 minutes. Yeah, that ain't happening. She's too busy trying to attack the other things to like move out of the way. So he spawns like copies of himself, which the copies aren't as strong, it looks like, but he's like there's definitely one main guy that you need to focus on. And then the other 2, 3 guys that he spawns will just kind of go down from your side attacks, your AoEs. Good God. Yay! Alrighty. That was Source of Corruption, kind of an unexpected end there, and a couple blues in chests, so really kind of worthwhile for me to go through here. As always, thanks for watching Velluminous Gaming.